morning, everybody. How are you? The devilishly handsome Ian Dixon. Good morning, sir.
Shut up, for fuck's sake. Jesus.
Good morning, everybody. Now I am actually fresh-faced. I have cared for my skin this morning. I'm glowing. I'm smudging this morning. We're getting rid of all the negative vibes, if there are any, like smudging and cleansing. I've just been inspired by my incredible friend, I went to Naomi Ella, and she took a picture of a smudging stick. She's like, I'm having a smudge this morning. I'm like, girl, let's have a communal smudge. Let's smudge together this morning. How are we doing? Are we good? Come on and shake your bum. It's Friday. We made it. How's my sore throat? It is my booby throat. It's okay. Welcome to the show, Rise Up Show with me, your host, Dani Wallace. I hope you are well. I've got some great news to share with you on the show today. Hopefully you're all feeling good today. Let's have a see who's here. Good morning, Charlie Brown. Welcome. If you are listening along, I can't see if you're commenting, but if you are watching along and you're leaving comments and you're watching over on the Facebook where you can see the show, I can see your comments as well. So good morning, Charlie Brown. Amy Blaney in the house. Jermaine May, good morning. Joe Gilbert, good morning. This can only mean one thing. It isn't Thursday. I've lost a day. You lost an entire day, Joe Gilbert, with me yesterday. We spent almost the entire day speaking. So I was recording my audio book. This one, the one that you've been asking me for, the one that you've all been asking me for. This is the I Am the Queen Bee, How I Overcame Self-Sabotage to Fly Anyway. We have been recording this with the incredible Audio & Co. Joe Gilbert's heading that up, and they are doing a phenomenal job. It has been so incredibly fun to do. It has been such a safe space and really creative space to be able to speak my book out loud. So yeah, huge shout out to Audio & Co this week. So not only this book is coming out, I'm looking around. If you're watching, you can see I'm sort of looking around all a bit like, oh, where have I left the thing? And the thing that I'm looking for is my other book, Closed Mouths Don't Get Fed, which is my little book of speaking. So not only have we recorded that this week, we've also recorded, we've just got a little bit left to do to tie up, but that's 2 audiobooks recorded in a week. If you haven't read the book already, you can get it over on Amazon. If you go to Amazon, anywhere you are in the world, and just type in the search, I Am the Queen Bee, like that as a statement. It feels very empowering when you write it. But actually that will take you to my international best-selling book, which is all about overcoming self-sabotage, and also really sort of shares the ins and outs of my story and how it is that I came to create the I Am the Queen Bee movement. Gems is working really hard on a bit of career change, sort of. So you're very tired. It takes up a lot when you're thinking about that. Feeling fab. Erica, good morning. Welcome to the show. She's over in Swansea. No toxicity blocking, moving on feels amazing. I love it. I love it. She's also saying, I need your book. Yeah, go get it. Go and head on to the Amazon. You can grab it. And then on the 29th of December, that is the 29th of December. I know what's going on my hair this morning. The 29th of December, 2021, that is when the audiobook is going to be released into the world. Really, really excited about that. We've got Zoe Bryn, who's on our phenomenal Be Inspired cohort. She's going to be speaking at Be Inspired on the 31st of March, 1st of April. I cannot wait to share her with you. She is phenomenal. How is everyone feeling? So we've had a couple of weeks where there's been illness. The winter bugs have started coming in. I have fallen victim myself this week. Feeling much better today, having had some sort of intermittent rest. I've had a couple of early nights, which for me is like hugely resting. I've been in bed for like 8:30, 9 o'clock each night this week, but I have definitely needed it. So yeah, I get Oh dear. So yeah, journaling is helping. I'm glad journaling is helping. Erica was just saying about blocking the negativity. We've got some sage on the go this morning. I'm feeling a bit spiritual. I'm feeling a bit connected today. I'm feeling very aligned today. Some of you. It's very smudgy. What are we smudging? What are we getting rid of? So we're going to celebrate our wins this week, but we're going to get rid of some negativity. Like we're going to cast it out. We're going to get rid of any feeling bad. What are we getting rid of? I want to know. Let me know what you're releasing and what you are letting go of, ready to make space for all of the incredible things in the not too distant future. What are we releasing, ready to bring forth and celebrate, right? I want to know. Exciting. It's very exciting. Good morning to my glorious Kathy Byam. How are you, my darling? I am well. I sound a bit snuffly. I am. I'm on the tail end of it. I'm still very, very puffy around here where my glands are all swollen. So getting ghosted. Oh no. Getting rid of overwhelm. Toxicity. We're getting rid of toxicity. I love it. Let's get rid of it. Be gone. I'm gonna smudge the bejesus out of you today, you lot. No negativity allowed. We are just welcoming in positive vibes because it's Friday, sliding into DMs of the weekend, telling it looks sexy. What are your plans for the weekend? I would love to know. Victoria Massey is getting rid of imposter syndrome. Huge, huge love. Tell that imposter syndrome to sit the fuck down. Whatever it is telling you, it is just trying to keep you safe. Tell it it's okay. Thank you for informing me that you would like to keep me safe. However, we've got shit to do, imposter syndrome. Sit the fuck down, please. That is what we are telling that imposter syndrome. Oh, who is this? Oh, I love smudging. I love smudging to cleanse my energy. Yeah, we're getting our energies cleansed this morning. Amy Blaney is releasing the house that she is living in, ready to welcome in the new one. She is moving imminently, and congratulations. I know that means the absolute world to you. So let me know what you are celebrating this week. I would love for you to have a little reflect on a Friday. That's what we do as a community. We reflect on what it is that we are celebrating this week. What are you celebrating? I want to know. Joe's getting rid of a load of crap out the house, become an accumulator, and it needs to be gone. I tell you something, I actually read a chapter at my book on this about getting shut of your shit. Any shit. So I don't mean like bowel time. I mean you can everyone feels better after a good poo, but when you get rid of the stuff that you've been holding on to, if you are living in clutter or you've held on to things that maybe that have got real painful anchors attached to them, getting rid of them feels amazing. It is Senecot for the soul. Release yourself of the shit. Victoria, you are celebrating 2 client inquiries in 10 minutes yesterday. Fantastic. Go get them, Tiger. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yours full of Avon and books I don't even read. Erica, get rid of it. You have my permission. Get rid of it. We're getting shut of the shit. Christine Kenny, good morning to you. It feels good to get rid of the clutter, right? Yes, it does. It is. It is Senecot for the soul. It frees up space for you to welcome in more of the good stuff. Now, my incredible cousin, the glorious Sarah Stone, her business is Creative Feng Shui. And I don't know if any of you saw yesterday, but Joe Gilbert and Audio & Co., she's recording her audio book right now as well. And there was an amazing outtake from her. She's a huge advocate of decluttering and organizing your life in such a way to improve energy flow. We are a little bit woo this morning. I'm just going to go with it just while I'm feeling this way. But she struggled with the word phenomenon. And if anybody has caught the outtake, it is hilarious. If you haven't, go and check out Sarah Stone's profile. She shared it in the Audio & Co profile. You can see the outtakes. I think that the books are amazing. I think the outtakes are going to be gold. My mum's into feng shui, Eric is saying. Zoe is celebrating she's not my daughter, she's celebrating her daughter getting her poem published in a real proper book. That's amazing. I'd love to know what that poem is. Christine, love the woo. I love the woo. I feel like I feel like, oh, she's reaching for a card this morning. Don't do this very often. This was actually going to form part of the structure of the show. I'm gonna pull us an energy card today, you lot. Let us. Shall I pull one for an individual? Like, what shall I do? I let's go with it while I'm feeling the smudgy, awesome energy clearing vibes. Let's get an energy oracle card on the go. I'm not even bothered if this turns you off, by the way. It is a bit of fun, and I love doing these things when it comes to journaling. So here I have these are ace. I'm just holding up to the camera the energy oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor, and that's 50. It's a 53 card deck, and you get a little guidebook with it as well, and you can pick that up on the Amazon. But I find them a really cool way to get a little bit of focus on what it is that I need to focus on. So I try to journal every day, even just a little bit, even if it's just sort of out of my mouth, if that makes just external processing, the act of journaling. But sometimes I'm sort of looking at the blank paper going, I don't know what I need to think about. Like, what do I need to journal? What do I need to process? And actually having like an oracle card or something like that is really helpful. Some of our very own queen bees have oracle cards or journaling cards that are super duper poop scoop helpful. So huge shout out to our gorgeous Amy Cruz. You could pre-order her journaling cards right now, and they are brilliant. I cannot wait to get mine in the post. We've also got the gorgeous Natasha Bray. She's got more kind of spiritual and connected oracle cards that are coming out very shortly. So yeah, I love an oracle card. Christine, what are you celebrating? I'm celebrating putting out a post about my new offer last night and getting a sign up almost straight away. Christine, of course, because what you do is amazing. So before I do this, I want to share with you some really incredible news. Amy, you're watching along. Fantastic. Do me a favor, Amy. Would you do us a favor and pop the pre-order link to your journaling cards into the comment section, and for anybody that is watching or listening, and if you're wondering why I'm talking about listening, I'm going to tell you in just a sec. But for anybody watching along, you'll be able to see, click the link, or even post it in the IATQB Hive. Amy might be a better place than it's in one place, and then go over to the IATQB Hive. You can pre-order Amy's amazing oracle cards, journaling cards. So I'm talking not only to you watchers out there, but to you listeners. Why is that happening all of a sudden? Dani, you don't normally speak to people who aren't on the live. Things have switched up a little bit. You can now find the Show Up, Wise Up, Rise Up show on your favorite streaming podcasting platform. We are now a podcast. So there's no big launch because there's going to be a very specific podcast coming out in the new year. But right now, one of the things that you lot have been asking me for is there somewhere where all of the shows are in one spot where I can just kind of go and dip in and out? The answer is now yes. If you head on over to Spotify right now, type into search Show Up, Wise Up, Rise Up. Is that right, Wallace? The Show Up, Wise Up, Rise Up show. You will be able to go back and listen. So it might be, just because of the nature of the way I've presented the show so far, that it'll feel like, oh, I should be watching along. But it's absolutely cool. You can just listen along. In fact, I know a lot of you do this already. Some of you on a Monday, Wednesday, or Friday, get your phones, just pop it on the side whilst I'm talking to you. So really excited about that. There's no big launch about it. It's like, oh, yay, I've got a podcast now. It's just so you guys know where you can find me when you might not be able to join me live. So if you have a favorite podcasting platform, mine particularly is Spotify, you can go over to Spotify, you can go and download previous episodes of the show and go and hang out there. So really great news. A huge thanks to Wallace for getting that set up in the team. We had our strategy day last week and we had actions on actions and actions that we as a team have to kind of complete, and the guys have just landed running. So all of the things that we're trying to get out there for you so that you can access a little bit of me wherever you are, they are now coming to the fore. So really excited about that. Please do go and check it out, and please do share it on your socials if you see fit. I would love that. I would really love that. So there is a more formal podcast coming out in the new year. Not just yet though, but for now you can catch me So you can play me in your car while you're driving around, and I can keep you company. So that's that. What else have I to tell you? You love a podcast. I love that you love a podcast. That's amazing. Good. Yeah, you can listen. Because this is the way that the show works, right? It's just a visual podcast. It's just me chatting to you like I would in I guess say a radio show. That's a big sigh, Wallace. Wallace is still in bed. He has managed to skank out of me 3 lie-ins this week. What time was you up to last night? Oh, was you doing the bloody website? The bloody website. You are a phenomenal human being and very, very talented, and I'm very, very grateful for you.
I'm very, very grateful for my lie-in.
He's very, very grateful for his lie-in. I won't show you. He is wrapped up like a burrito at the minute. He's not a walnut whip this morning. He's still a burrito, wrapped up in the duvet of our bed. Where I broadcast from is our bedroom. So I'm very, very lucky that when we moved house from where we used to live, the rooms that we had were very, very small. The bedroom now is really big. So actually, I've got like this area here is my office, and then there's all still that's all the bedroom. But it does mean that when he's having a lie-in and I've got the show, sometimes you get to hear him snore. Dani Wallace, I'd love to interview you, share your story on my radio show, The Champions Corner. Yes, absolutely, 100%. Yes, I would love that. That would be amazing. Amy Blaine is telling me to leave you be. He's not even answering me now.
What?
Amy Blaine is telling me to leave you be.
Blaine.
He likes Amy Blaine. I don't know what you guys think. Me and Wallace should do a show together, shouldn't we? He's saying no, but secretly he loves it. We've done this before when I've been doing launch lives and stuff like that. He's been on the screen with me before. And actually, we make a dead good team when we're talking together on a screen.
Yeah, I'm a dead good silent partner.
He's a dead good silent partner. I do think it's hilarious you're doing in your bedroom while he's having a lie-in. It's tough. That's the price you pay. If you want a lie-in on a day when I'm working, tough titty shitty, that's what's happening. So what else have I got to say? He was up late working last night on the sales page for the Amplify Mastermind. So I've been talking to you this week. You'll have seen some of my Facebook posts. The mastermind that me and don't do that.
What?
Fart. Yeah, you did. This is a really, really powerful microphone that you've got me for this setup, and it picks up everything, including you farting like that.
Now everyone watching thinks I'm farting.
Say that again.
Now everyone thinks I'm farting.
No, everyone, because you did.
I didn't fart.
Joe Wilson, we heard that, Wallace.
It was the bed.
It wasn't the bed. The bed's brand new and doesn't squeak. Oh dear. Here's the kind of quality you can expect from the show, by the way. If you are new, welcome. So yeah, this week you'll have seen me talking about Andy Badgerois of Opulence Events and the Well-Heeled Coach, talking about the mastermind that we have created. So we have found a gap in our diary where actually we've had space to collaborate, which we're really, really, really excited about. So we have space for 20 people to come and work with us January to June in a mastermind environment whereby we will be working on messaging and we will be working on bottom line. We'll be working on sales. So together we bring those two superpowers, both mine from a messaging point of view and Deep's from a sales point of view, and both of us being able to grow and knowing the inner workings of what it takes to grow a successful business. We've created this mastermind that is going to be phenomenal. It is called Amplify. The sales page is now live. You can get hold of that by telling me in the comments. Let me know if you want me to send it to you. You can have a little nosy. I will pop it on the social posts as well, so you can go and have a look at it. It is a mastermind for people who have got a business already that they know what they want to sell. For someone who's brand new, this is not the kind of thing that would be appropriate for you at this point in time. But if you do have a business and you do want to be making more money within it, then this is definitely something that you need to be exploring. And you get us, it's only going to be a one-off because we're not going to have an opportunity to work together like this again, just because of the way that our diaries both work. So we're doing this we absolutely adore each other and we've wanted to work with each other for a few years now. And this is the first space we've been able to create what we wanted to create. So it's a real moment in time. So if you want to be amongst that and work with both me and Deep Badger, have us in your corner, let me know in the comments. If you want me to ping you the details, I will. So I've got my cards. And I left this here from the last time. The very last card that I pulled for myself was this one, community, which you know is one of my favorite values. So let's start off with this. This is the card that I want to share with you first, and then I will pull a card. Who's saying call me? Call me. Who wants me to call? Who is this? Who is Facebook user? I will call you. Who is this? So this is the community cards. This is the first card this morning that I want to share with you. And it is upright, because apparently being upright or inverse is meant to mean something. But I use these to help me focus when I'm journaling. What do I need to focus on right now? What does this card mean to me? Oh, Parrot, no worries, darling. Absolutely. Of course. I will drop you a message when I finish the show. So community, connection with kindred spirits. Dig this, right? This card shows, I'm just going to show you again. That's the card. So for those of you that are listening, there's a description, and I will give you the description now. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some type. How weird is this? This came up for me, and I was like, I'm going to share this with you like today in the show. It indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. How interesting is this? Just as we're throwing a mastermind into the world, it's in the cards, you lot. It's going to be a belter. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's a proper jaw dropper, isn't it? I was like, it's me. I needed this one. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. How amazing is that? So I'm just sat there minding my own business, giving me cards a little shuffle. I'm like, oh, what do I need to be focusing on right now? Where do I need to be at? What do I need to be thinking about? And that's the card that comes up just as me and the phenomenal Deep Badger are putting out into the world this incredible mastermind. How ace is that? So yeah, the universe has our back. All right, I'm going to do a little knock like this. These are, for anybody that's interested, I shared with that just a minute ago, but they are the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. You can grab them from the Amazon. They're free, readily available. Not they're free. They're freely available, readily available over on Amazon. So giving me cards a little shuffle. I'm inversing them and non-verse. What's the opposite of inverse? Reverse. They're upright. Giving them a proper Las Vegas shuffle. Who wants a card? First person to go, me. I can't. Oh, if you're watching on my personal profile, Dani Wallace, I'll not be able to see your comments. So if you do shout me, I'm not going to be able to see you. So you're going to have to be on the Queen Bee Dani page on Facebook. Who wants a card? I'm giving him a knock. Amy Blaney's the first person. Amy Blaney. Oh, right. I'm going to do the first 4. So I've got Amy Blaney, Parrell. We've got Joe Gilbert and Joe Wilson. And then if we've got time for some more, then I will. So the first one is going to go to Amy Blaney, The Garden and the Gate. That's what you've got. Have a little look. Oh, look, there are lots of people that tune in for these things, and it's crazy, isn't it? I am not at all touting myself as a spiritual guru of any way, shape, or form. These are the guides that I use when I'm journaling, just to help me get focused. All right. I put my iron down to next year. Bernie wants one. She couldn't get there quick. Right. So here's how it's going to go. Amy, this is yours. But if it resonates with you, I'll let you have it, right? Upright. and it's upright. This card shows a peaceful young woman. Well, she looks very peaceful, though. In a beautifully blossoming garden with her colourful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. Yes, Amy Blaney, we're having a bit of that. In fact, there may be a lot of money and other personal pleasures coming your way at this time, but be aware. The choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may be actually motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. I've got hiccups. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. There we go. That is Amy Blaney. So next up, who do we have next? We had Parol is next. Oh, look at this one. This is a really woo one. Daughter Spirit, number 32. I love doing this. I can't be here all morning doing this because I've got to go to the passport office today. So just we'll get through as many as we can. Get your key in the gate, Amy. That's what we're saying. Okay, Daughter Spirit, Parol. This is what's doing it. It's upright. It's not this way. It's not inverse. It's upright. This door opens onto an expansive energetic realm where all new beings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you. Wallace loves this. He's shaking his head like this behind me. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens into a truly unlimited potential. Yes, Parol, that's what we want. For the changes that happen here, reach deep and into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. Ooh, Parol, a proper woo one. I love that. All right. So next up, another little shuffle, another little knock. We're going for next up. Oh, I like this one. Who's next on my little list here? It was Joe Gilbert. Blossoming Abundance. Oh, I like that. Number 3, Blossoming Abundance. I'll have a bit of blossoming abundance, please. Thank you. Who else resonates? Who wants what? Is Wallace like Paddy thinks it's all a bit horseshit and old bus tickets? Exactly. That's exactly what he thinks it is.
Jupiter in line with Uranus.
Jupiter's in line with Uranus and Mars is in Gatorade or something like that. All right. Blossom in Abundance, upright for Joe Gilbert and anybody else who this resonates with. This card shows a beautiful golden garden. Oh shit. Not my microphone. Look at this beautiful golden garden here, you lot. It's gorgeous. In the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. And there are coins as well. I don't know how coins blossom, but indeed that's what's happening here. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals a new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Joe's gonna win the lottery, everyone. Milky bars are on Joe. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like the gardener works around the garden and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates that the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and enjoy the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. This is definitely one for you, especially with everything that's happening with Audio and Co right now. It is going to kick off. I have got no doubt. Everyone's round at Joe's house. We've got to take a plane to Lanzarote to go and hang out with Joe this week. So next up, I'm trying to get through these quick so I can like I'd not do as many of you as possible, but you know what I mean. Joe Wilson, contract. Oh, okay. Now then, Joe Wilson, I love you very much. Even though, I mean, you're my favorite heckler. I know you've had some things going on this week. So let's see. Let's see what this says. Partnership, legal commitment. Upright, this card shows a contract in the background. Can you see that for those of you watching? There's a big contract in the background there. indicating a committed connection of some sort. This union may be a business deal, the sale of a home, a new job, or even a commitment in marriage. Whatever the connection, this card is more than a casual agreement. It's usually something that requires a document that's binding, at least for the time being. I'm nodding like this, and Joe Wilson, you'll be nodding at the same time, I've got no doubt. The scales of justice also indicate that if legal action is underway, it is likely to turn out in your favor. The card shines a light on potential new opportunities, so remain aware and receptive to what may be coming your way. Fuck that marriage shit. I knew you were going to say that. All right, let's see, who can we get to next? We've got bags of time. Yeah, we've got another 10 minutes at least. Charlie Brown wants one. We've knocked for Charlie. Door to personal healing and happiness for you, Charlie. Number 34 in the book. Everyone knew that Joe Wilson's one of our regular listeners, by the way, and we know that absolutely categorically marriage is not on the cards. I wonder what those cards are. So this one here is for you, Charlie Brown. Door to personal healings and happiness, new beginnings in your personal life. This card is the Harbinger. Oh, is it Harbinger or Harbinger? Harbinger. You don't know. Well, this doesn't know. Harbinger. Harbinger. I think it's Harbinger. Of positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush rainbow-lit spring field. Look at this. Hang on. Let me get this right. A lush, rainbow-lit, spring-filled field with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make some external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. Yes. I think a harbinger is like a bringer of news. That's what a harbinger is. All right. Oh, let's see. So we've done Charlie. Amy Cruz next. Amy Cruz. Oh, The World. I like this one for you. Number 29. Let's go to number 29 in the guidebook. I love this morning. Enjoying this is a little bit of something different for us too. We should do this every Friday, or only pull 5 cards instead of getting excited and doing everyone. Upright, the man in the picture. There is a man in the picture just there, you see. The man in the picture is looking out over a bay, above which is a beautiful sphere of the earth, and it's rotating. This card is a reminder for you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, and so there is a lot to consider. In the age of modern technology, I love this for you, Amy. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. Oh, Amy Cruz, this is like your card. I got goosebumps. Did you get goosebumps? Drawing this card, you've got unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster. Go get ready to gobble it up. Yes, I love that. Okay, Amy Cruz. Next up is Christine Kenny, and then it's you, Bernie. Christine, oh, double bubble. You got The World as well. That wasn't me jibbing. That's just what come up for you. So whatever I just read then, Christine, that's your one. And considering what you just brought out yesterday, The World's your oyster, babes. Go and get it. All right, next up, Bernie, this is you. Oh, it's an inverse one. He's upside down. And he's also got dodgy hair and lots of muscles. So this is the first chakra, Archangel Michael. I'm a fan of the angels, P.S. So there we go. Christine, that was yours. And just to prove to you that I didn't like jib, it was a double bubble. You got the same card. All right. So first chakra, Archangel Michael, number 35. Reversed. When this card shows up in a reversed position, you may be facing some significant challenges and maybe even some difficult emotions. Bernie, are these emotions over your ironing that you're doing right now? The energy in your first chakra may be blocked, revealing potential fears about your safety, feelings of insecurity, or even depression. I mean, if I were doing the ironing, Bernie, I'd be depressed as well. This blocked energy could also signal financial worry. Issues of instability can shake you to the very core, so it's going to be important to get the energy moving freely through this chakra once again. Call upon Michael for assistance and visual. Can you bell him up? Like, Michael, can you do us a favor, buddy? For assistance and visualize his light and power filling this area and bringing you a greater sense of your own true sense, of your own true strength and eternal stability. Meditate on the affirmation below and feel your sense of safety and balance return. So you, Bernie, have been given an affirmation. My first chakra is open to its perfect and healthy state. I am strong, safe, and stable and secure. The Archangel Michael guides and supports me always. You've got him on auto dial now. I love it. I love, Amy, you've got butterflies in your stomach from yours. I love it. Right, see if I can get through everyone who's asked for one. I can't do any more after. If you put me, I want one. I'm not going to have time to do it, but I can do. Who can I do? I've got you all in the list. Suzanne Campbell, I've got you next. Oh, you've got the first chakra is the right way around. I have properly shuffled these, PS. I have properly shuffled. I'm going to give him another shuffle when I've done this one. This is Archangel Michael the right way around. So, where is he? Is he here? The right way around. Michael holds a beautiful globe of red energy at the first chakra, which is located at the base of the spine. This is the place where your sense of stability and security is stored. When this card is upright, it reveals that the energy is flowing freely regarding these issues. Even if you've had problems with feeling insecure in the past, these challenges are beginning to be resolved at this time. Archangel Michael is with you, bringing you strength and personal stability. You are capable of taking action and moving forward on your path, so allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power now and always. That one is for you. He does have a big sword, Joe Wilson, that Archangel Michael on the picture. So that was for you, Suzanne. Kathy, my angel Kathy. I'm going to give these a shuffle because there's a lot of doubling up happening and I don't know why. I even did a look. I don't know if I can show you properly. I even did one of them once. Well, I did a number of these ones where you go like this and you interlink them all. That wasn't a very successful shuffle, but I'm shuffling a lot. Right. Okay. One jumped out at me, Kathy. Knock, knock. This one's for you. Here we go. Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. I thought he were a Ninja Turtle. Hang on. 38. Let's find him. Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Or, Kathy, get some notes, please. Take notes. This is for you. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle pink waves. Oh, okay. By gentle waves of pink to your heart center. So this is heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. I see you. Who else does this resonate with? It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people in situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. I know you need to hear that right now, so I'm sending you a big snuggle. So who else? We got, right, so I'm up to Kathy. I think it's Sam next. It's Sam. Samantha, it is you. This is yours. Oh, what is this one? Attachment. Number 5. Let's read it out. Oh, I'm getting lost in these and I need to go. Right. I'm going to do one more after this and then I'm done. Number 5. Attachment, perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist, well, it's not your wrist, it's her wrist, that lady there on the card, is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the change that binds you could be of your own making. This card is telling you it's time to take action. You need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take courage, but you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. I think that when you are already engaging in awesome things that are going to have you breaking out and breaking free, especially being a part of the Be Inspired cohort. So yes, there we go. Have I missed anybody? I don't think I've missed anybody who asked me originally. I think that's everyone. We did it. We've got through everyone. Amazing. There you go. A little bit of oracle card reading this morning. I wasn't expecting to. Awena Naomi Ella, I want to thank you for your inspiration this morning. I'm very excited about that community card and everything that it's going to bring for the mastermind with me and Deep. If anybody wants information about that mastermind, amplify the mastermind. We are going to amplify your message and amplify your results. We are working specifically around income generating activity. We are working specifically around how to generate incredible business for your business, and also how to be the whisper in people's ear and the word on the street. If you want to know more about it, let me know. Get in my DMs right now. I am available to have chats. So is Deep. Get in Deep's inbox as well if you're in Deep's world. We've got all the information that we can send to you directly. I will pop a post up in the IATQB Hive that will have the link so you can go and digest as well. Joe's saying, get Wallace to take over, put a towel on his head, and we can have a Friday session with Woo Woo Wallace. Here's what Wallace will do. I can already preempt this. For you. He will pick a card and go, oh, this is a bit shit. You're going to be all right, though. Oh, this is a bit shit. You're going to be all right, though. I reckon that's what he'll do, because he's dead good at doing that for me. He ignores all the woo-woo stuff and he goes, you're going to be all right, though, no? You know that, don't you? And he's dead good. Or he just is a grumpy grab bag and he goes, oh, it's all a load of bollocks. It's not a load of bollocks if it's giving you something to think about. Here's what I think. Anything that you do around spirit and around connection is all about you connecting to yourself anyway. Trusting your gut and your intuition is the most important thing, and getting still and quiet in order to listen to that and quietening down the noise that's in your head is the most important thing. And it is on that thought I want to leave you on into the weekend. Please do go and check out past episodes of the show Rise Up Show over on Spotify right now. It is available. And I cannot wait. Say that again. And iTunes and other streaming platforms are available. But you can go and check out the show Rise Up Show now as a podcast. Thank you if you are listening on the podcast for listening and bearing with us. It is a fun show. This is not a serious situation here on a Friday. We do like to celebrate. I am celebrating all of you this week. Thank you so very much. Somebody's put an angry face. Who's put an angry face? Suzanne, I don't think she meant to. Put an angry face. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I will see you on Monday, bright and breezy, for the more showing up, rising up. Think about your intentions over the weekend. Let's start the week right on Monday. I'm off to the passport office to go and renew my passport. Do you know my passport doesn't have my married name in it? I'm going to go and fix that today. Well, you meant to say, no, I didn't know that, Dani. Oh, that's dead good. We meant to set it up. He is a bit of a shit co-host, in fairness. All he does is lie in and fart over there in that corner.
I didn't fart.
He did, Robert did. Anybody who wants a copy of the cards that I shared with you today, it's the Energy Oracle cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. Highly recommend it. Let's do the ones for the new moon next week. We've got the Moonology cards next week. Let's do some of the moon cards. Whatever day the new moon's on, we'll go in the hive and do it. We'll have a little bit of a Mystic Meg, Septic Peg, Woo Woo Wallace situation in the hive next week. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for connecting. Let us smudge out together any negative vibes. Let us welcome in all of the positive weekend energy. Smudgy. There we go. Huge love to you all. And I'll see you all on Monday. Take care.